Okay, we took the bike out again. Oh, I figured I'd do a little intro. Yeah, like I say, I was sitting at my son's school waiting on to pick him up, and it was sunny. Well, now that I'm done making the video, the clouds have moved away and everything. As soon as I go to turn the camera on, it's like the clouds say, okay, here, let's cover it up. But anyways, there is some sun in the video, and I was hoping it would come out clearer and you know, show a little bit better quality of video, because that's what when it's overcast, it just gets grainy, and I hate that. And I'm not much of a video editor. But anyways, I hope you like this video, and if you do, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment. Like I say, just anything, bad, good, tap the period thing and hit enter. I'll be happy with that. And yeah, like I say, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and share the crap out of it. Hello, Graybeard here, and I hope my camera's gonna work right, because the front display is looking funky. Anyways, I figured I'd do a video today because this is about the most sun we're gonna get this whole week. But figured I'd try to do a short ride today, or somewhat of a ride, and hopefully we'll have the camera angle right where you ain't cut off down here. But yeah, let's take off in electric. I haven't charged the battery. It's showing like 2 bars right now, but I've just been headed this way from the house to the park in full electric, so it's probably going to be a little bit off on the battery thingy. I tell you, every road, anything asphalt covered around here is just shot. Riding on the road coming down this way, and had some traffic coming up behind me, so I got on the sidewalk, and good Lord, I filmed a couple of videos a couple years ago at the most, going down that same sidewalk on a big fat tire bike, and the park is open. Look at this, potholes. Looks like it's ready to need patches again. It's a freaking disaster. Yeah, I couldn't wait to get on the bike anyway. I might pull the handlebars back just a hair. Help it up the hills a little bit. Yeah, if you're using throttle, I just realized, once you let off throttle and you're trying to pedal, it takes a minute to kick in. I mean, like if you initially just go to take off and pedal assist, it takes like a half second or so to kick in, and but like if you're using throttle, it seems like it takes about a second and a half. Yeah, I think the handlebars will be a little more comfortable if I bring it up a little bit. Yeah, it kicks in a little quicker if you just do the pedal assist. right now is a good time to, like when you listen for that whining noise, that is purely the tires. Of course, I imagine you can probably tell the difference, and you'll hear the motor kick in here in just a second. But if you hit the throttle, it's instantaneous. It comes straight on. It's staying on them 2 bars though. We're at 9.7 miles total on this charge. I was tempted to go up that trail. Probably shouldn't though. I don't know if you're allowed to take bikes up it or not. Let's turn the pedal assist down a little bit. What's that sign say? Just pedestrians. Let's go up the trail. Well, I understand that you can take bikes up here, just not motorbikes. And this is not considered a motorbike. Let's take this less traveled looking path. Yeah, like if you're on these trails like this right here, you'll want to be mindful if you're riding this exact bike, because that's all I can really tell you, is be mindful that when you use the pedal assist, it takes it a minute to, a second anyway, to kick off. So if you're going through trails, which I guess I better turn around and so this is looking sketchy for me. I'm not that adventurous. That's looking a little better now. I don't think there's any more bridges. We're just going in pedal assist 2 at the moment. Of course, the sun had to hide again. Oh, there's another bridge. Cool. We'll just take it. It's a little rough. Stay away from the water. Don't want to get my new pretty bike dirty. Let you see the creek. There's a little whitewater rapids. See if we can get you close enough to the bars where it's almost like they're not there, you know. Hopefully we're still filming. Check it. Yeah, it's showing like we're filming. That front screen's looking sketchy. Like I say, last time I was filming, it put a wrench up on that little front screen and was saying something about repairing a file. I tried it again and it did the same thing again. And this GoPro, it's a 7, was bought brand new. It wasn't refurbished, it was brand new. And the 5 I bought, I bought it used. And that 5 has been rock solid. I have yet to have a problem out of that 5. This is the first time, well, other than like when I'm on the mini bikes or the even the scooter, it's like once you hit like 10 miles per hour or faster, it's like there's an echoey sound to it, and it changes. Yeah, I notice it real big time on my computer when I'm playing it back. I imagine y'all do too if you watch enough of my videos. The 7's got the hyper smooth, and there's a big difference when you're filming the fluidity of the way it moves and stuff. It's not as herky jerky. I mean, the 5's got the electronic stable, what do you call it, electronic stabilization or whatever, but the 7 is like smoother. I'm thinking about a 9. So I'm very, very budget oriented. I mean, this 7's still working, and I was able to make my video, but that's the first time I ever seen it doing stuff like it. This old sidewalk here, as old as it looks, is way better off than that main road, and I'll tell you exactly why. Well, this is a main artery too, but it's further off from the road for one. But the other one's like right up on the road, you know, closer by a few feet. More salt hits it, and it's just jacked looking. I mean, this is rough enough. This is a old sidewalk. I'd say this thing was probably 60s at the newest. I imagine it's not that new. Well, let's go back to sidewalk way. Woohoo! We're really testing the phone holder, I'll tell you that. Trying to not have it so herky-jerky on the video though, you know. That's one reason why I try to use the 7. If I use the 5, it's a little more, just a little more herky-jerky. Let's see what I need. I do want to get me some mirrors for this thing. Yeah, the bike says I'm doing 27.3. My phone's saying 23. Now, I was viewing the video back, and I got to thinking, I'm wondering if my phone's delayed. Like it takes it a minute sometimes to, you know, depending on the. See, I use Straight Talk, so it may not be as good as say AT&T or Verizon. I'm wondering if I were on one of those other carriers, if my GPS would be a little more accurate, you know, a little more linked in, you know, through the data or whatever. And I've noticed since the 5G rolled out, it seems like my 4G has gotten slower. It's like they're paying less attention to it. They're focused on getting that 5G out. A lot of traffic today. That's why I try to ride on the Saturday, and I like going to Virginia side. So there's 2 blue fields. And I like to go to the one in Virginia. could have clicked it up. I love the way it feels when it kicks in. I definitely want to. Oh yeah, we're down on the last bar while it's showing. And we'll put her on a charge. I tell you, people don't know how to drive. That's why a lot of these people get these big old heavy vehicles and try to scare everyone else out of the way. I'll pull up to pick my boy up at school, and you got these people, they'll leave 10-15 feet in between cars when they're parking along the edge of the parking lot for parents to pick up their kids. Now you're gonna notice, if you watched my big fat tire bike where I put the apes on it, ape hanger handlebars, there's this one spot I was not ready for, where the sidewalk went like this. It wasn't like it the last time I come through here. Try it here. You'll see it. You'll definitely see it when we go over it. Boop, boop. I'm a little cautious with these tires too. On a lot of these reviews of these cheaper electric bikes, which, you know, this $1,200 on sale is normally $1,400. That's still cheap for an electric bike, especially one that'll do like this one does, with the fat tires and all that good stuff. Here's another spot. Woohoo! Here's a halfway decent stretch, but yeah, some of the reviewers say, you know, be careful with the tires, that they'll pop easy. And I'm like, okay, I'll be careful. That little trail we went down, that'll probably be the maximum of the off-roading I'll be doing. I do plan on buying better tires, hopefully, because there's not a whole lot to choose from when it comes to tires when you Google it. Well, to be showing just one bar, it still pulls me up to 24 real easy, and I let off. This is awesome though. Like, you know, you can pedal as much as you want, and if you get out somewhere and you're just dog tired after pedaling hard or something, just hit the throttle. I figured, yeah, like I say, get out here and get a video if we can get some sunlight, which we got a little bit. I did tune the tires up a little bit. I did them at 25, and I'll hit this street. See if we can find little pit dog. But yeah, I pumped them up to 28. See if it go a little smoother. I mean, you know, like less drag. It does seem like it's going a little bit slower than it did to start with. We got 12.4 miles. Like I say, that might show badly on this bike, but you got to figure at least half the time in this area you're going uphill. It's still showing 26. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm starting to wonder if my daggone phone is not showing the accurate speed. Like it's just not catching up. You know, connected to the data. Because there's points when these two will sync up, and then when I gun it and try to do a top speed test, it'll like I say, the Polarna speedometer will go up to what it says it'll do top speed, and the phone will stop at like 23, 24, 25. And that's another thing. When this thing's showing 30, at one point it was saying 25 on the phone, and at another point it was saying 23, and it was still saying 30 on the Polarna. And it did feel like it was holding a steady speed, and this one was fluctuating. It just made me wonder, is it the GPS that's off? My hand's still getting numb. These things that the style of these handle grips help it though, help it big time. Because I've been riding a little while and it's just now starting to do it. Yeah, I really wanted to get some more, a sunny day ride, you know, because the past few videos have been rainy, and when I film when it's well, not rainy, but you know, cloudy, overcast, when I film when it's overcast, the video comes out glitchy, grainy, like, you know. Woohoo! This is where I was trying to see if my headlight was working, because I could see in the window. That's I stopped with it in 7th up a hill, and I just wanted to there we go. There's a hog. There's a row of hogs. This is the Holly place. Hey, see that chunk of sidewalk popped up out of there. Yeah, this is a not quite rush hour, but heading there. And this is supposed to be a sidewalk right here. This is awesome though. Like I say, when I got that 26-inch fat tire bike, it was on clearance, so I got what I could get. And it was just a single speed. They had one that had 7 speeds like this. Now see, it's 25. This is saying 26.5 roughly. Of course, that's not saying that this person in front of me ain't speeding a little bit. I hope they pave this road soon. Saying 26 even. This is cool. I really like this bike though. And you got to figure too, anything you use a lithium battery on, you got to charge it a few times first before it starts to hit, the battery hits its full potential. Like most of these reviewers, they'll charge it once and judge the battery on that first charge, which, you know, you really need to, if you want to accurately review something, I would think you would want to charge it up 3 or 4 times at least. I was fixing to try to hit my turn signal. I don't have one. But yeah, I have got me a selfie stick, and it looks like a good one. Of course, I'm no professional at this. Skirt. And I love this. It's freaking awesome. What I wanted to see is on this, as I'm closing the video out, we'll look at it and see if the battery goes up a little bit. Because usually after you start pulling for a minute and it sets a second, it'll gain another bar or two of battery. There we go. Took me a minute. I need to move the scooter up, because I had it back here for the unboxing that didn't go so well. And now we can I can take them muffs off that scooter. It shouldn't get very cold. Boop. Oh, it's rags from oil changes in that bag. Well, the oil change I did in my truck. Woohoo! I was hoping to show because I've seen a lot of reviewers show these bikes, and then there was light. Wrong pipe. And they'll get on it and the bars will go down as he's riding, but then after they stop for a second and talk, the bars will pop back up. But it don't look like it's happening. We put almost 15 miles on it on a charge. It's a 22.5 amp hour battery though. Some of these reviewers, I've seen them get like 22, 24 miles out of like a 13 or 15 amp hour battery. This is almost double that. But yeah, it's not coming back up. Let's turn it off. Well, I guess you got to hold it. But it was still getting me 26 miles an hour and more by theirs. And I'm sure that's what they go by. Like I say, I still don't know if this one, I need to reset it because it's 44 max from being on the scooter. But somehow, as I was closing my phone out after I filmed that last video, all the information came back up. You know, before it was just showing the miles per hour and that was it. I don't know how that turns on and off, but somehow I turned it back on. But I was about to show y'all my alerts. I don't need to do that. Of course, there's nothing nobody shouldn't see on there. I mean, you know, like, ooh, he shouldn't do that. Oh. But yeah, let me take this out of the holder. Yeah, I don't know what's with my 7. So far as I know, it's still filming. Yeah, we're at 28:33. Good Lord. But anyways, but the screen, let me see if I can see the screen. It wasn't like it until I went to use it this time. I don't know what caused that. I mean, you can still see the time on it and everything, but yeah. Let me set these somewhere where they won't fall off. But yeah, I was sitting, waiting to pick my son up at the school, and the sun was out, beautiful. I mean, like, you saw a little bit of sun in this, but it was just like peeking through the clouds. It was sunny when I picked my son up from school, and on the way back, I was like, it's not going to be like this weekend. I might ought to get a ride in. And yeah, as soon as I started getting my my riding glasses out and everything. I just saw dim in the house where you can see outside it started getting cloudy, you know. Good Lord. It's like the camera's like a rain dance for me. But yeah, hopefully my screen cleared up. See the screen? It cleared up. Good. Hopefully it's straightened out. Battery's almost dead though. But anyways, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit the like button. It helps me out a lot, and it don't cost a dime. All these interactions don't cost a dime, just a few seconds of effort. Yeah, comment on the video. Comment anything you want. Just tap the period button and hit comment, you know, or enter. Any of that stuff helps me out at all. And subscribe if you haven't yet, and hopefully you will if you haven't yet. And share the crap out of it.